There comes a moment in life when you stop asking for permission and you start deciding, it's my time. A moment when the excuses don't work anymore. When the doubts, the fears, the wail of it loses its grip. Because something inside you finally snaps awake and says, I was made for more than this. This is that moment. This is where you stop watching others win and start building your own victory. Why not you 2.0? Isn't about who you were yesterday. It's about who you choose to become today. It's about rewriting your story, reigniting your drive, and reclaiming the power you've always had. You've played small long enough. You've questioned your worth long enough. Now it's time to stand up, look in the mirror, and declare, why not me? Why not now? Why not become everything I was born to be? Because the next level of your life doesn't start when conditions are perfect. It starts when you decide you're done settling. It starts right here. It starts right now. It starts with you I always knew deep inside. One day I'd become somebody. And when that moment arrives, you'll see it in my eyes. But let me tell you something. You're already somebody. You don't need the world to tell you that. You don't need the applause or the spotlight. You were somebody long before anyone knew your name. Do you understand that? That's the real game. Because greatness doesn't start when they recognize you. It starts when you believe it. We all ask the same question, why? Why push this hard? Why study for years? Why sacrifice sleep comfort and convenience? Why keep showing up when nobody's watching? It's a good question. But here's a better one, why not? Why not find out how far you can really go? Why not see how many skills you can master, how valuable you can become? Not just to the marketplace, but to your family, your friends, your future. Why not test your limits and see who you could truly become? Why not see how much impact, how much joy, how much life you can create? Why not you? I wish all of you could feel, even once in your life, what it feels like to win after the pain. But you won't feel that kind of joy unless you go after something that scares you, something that demands everything inside you. Because when they doubt you, when they knock you down, when they talk about you, you have two choices: stay down or rise stronger. If you stay down, you'll never know your own strength. But if you rise, with your mind fortified, with your heart on fire, you'll feel a happiness that can't be taken from you. So why not you? Why not you walking with confidence, setting goals, creating change, building independence, and owning your future? See, I'm chasing greatness, and I know that sounds bold, but I mean it. I'm inspired by the greats. I'm learning from them. And one day, I'll stand among them. If they can do it, you can do it. If they can rise, you can rise. If they can change, you can too. There's nothing you can't accomplish once you decide it's yours. So I'll say this straight to you. Why not you? You've got the mind. You've got the energy. You've got the drive of you. If one person can do it, we all can do it. That's not just motivation. That's truth. But it starts in the dark room, the unseen hours, the moments nobody claps for. If you don't do the work in private, you'll never have authority in public. And if nobody's told you yet, let me be the first to tell you, you are standing right now at the edge of the greatest decision of your life. Why not now? This is your time. Set your goals, build your habits. Work on your mind, your money, your relationships, your future. Don't wait for perfect timing. It's not coming. The best time to start was yesterday. The next best time is now. You might not come from wealth. You might not have connections, but none of that defines you. You owe it to yourself to go all in, because no one can stop you except you. So hear me. You will not be defeated. You will not be destroyed, because you're not done yet. And I'll ask again, why not you? Why not be the one who changes everything? The innovator, the trailblazer, the cycle breaker, the one who says, it ends with me, it begins with me. Why not be the one who rewrites history? Why not be the one who breaks patterns, who conquers the fears that haunted generations before you? Why not me? Because every risk you take toward your dream is a step toward freedom. Why not chase what sets your soul on fire? Why not go all in? Life's too short to die wondering what if. You've got one shot at this. And I promise it's worth the risk. So I'll say it again. Why not you? Some people have started with almost nothing and built something extraordinary. They had no special advantages, just relentless drive. So why not you? Why can't you be the one who breaks through, who sees the world, who experiences it all? Why not be the one who gets to live fully, taste success, travel, and see what life has to offer? Why not you watching the morning mist roll over the mountains, exploring the mysteries of new lands, walking through history, touching something timeless? Why not you feeling what it's like to be free, to see more, to grow more, to live more? You deserve to experience life on every level. The beauty, the challenge, the journey. You deserve to sit at the tables you once only dreamed of. You deserve to have that meal in Paris, walk the streets of London, watch the sunset over the ocean, and know deep down, I earned this. Not because someone handed it to you, but because you created it. You made it real. Why not see the art, the beauty, the wonder of this world with your own eyes? Why not walk through places where history was made, places that remind you that greatness is possible? Why not feel the air of those cities and know this is what happens when you bet on yourself? And while you're asking that question, ask yourself something deeper. What's your purpose? What were you created to do? What is that thing that won't let you sleep at night because it's burning inside of you? Are you all in for it? Are you willing to give your life for it? Your energy, your focus, your heart. There is no tomorrow for people who want to win. There's no someday. There's only now. No backup plan, no safety net, just commitment. Total, absolute commitment to what matters most. Once you know what you want, that's when life changes. Because then every morning becomes a mission. You stop just waking up. You start rising up. You start living with intention. You start chasing something that sets your soul on fire. Don't settle for average. Don't convince yourself that this is all there is. There's more, so much more. But change won't come to you. You have to create it. Change begins with a decision. It begins inside you. Some of you listening right now are extraordinary. You have something powerful inside you, but you're not walking in it yet. You're still doubting, still waiting, still hoping. Stop waiting. Start becoming. Because you have what it takes. You have the intelligence, the creativity, the resilience, the fire. You can't wait for someone else to activate it. You've got to flip that switch yourself. You've got to wake up and say, today, I'm done playing small. Because there is no passion in settling for less than what you're capable of. You were not born to blend in. You were born to break through. What if you pull off the impossible? What if you become the person no one thought you could be? What if the miracle you've been praying for is waiting on you to take the first step? Stop counting the reasons you can't. Stop listing the excuses. You're not a product of your past. You're a product of your decisions. Every time you choose courage over comfort, growth over fear, you change your future. You add to your life instead of subtracting from it. Ask yourself right now, are you ready to shift? Are you ready to finally do what you were built to do? Everything begins when you know who you are and what you want. It's about awareness. It's about accountability. It's about cutting out the lies and insecurities that have held you back for too long. Your beliefs shape your reality. What you believe about yourself determines what's possible for you. The moment you decide that you deserve more, happiness, peace, success, your brain starts finding ways to create it. So ask again, why not you? Why not be the one who comes up with the next great idea, who builds something that matters, who changes the game for everyone who comes after? This isn't just a motivational question. It's logical. It's real. Why can't you be the one who does what's never been done before? Why not be the one who breaks every limit that ever existed in your life? Change starts with action. Every transformation begins when you stop reacting to your emotions and start leading your life with intention. Every day is a chance to move closer to the life you want. But you've got to decide, who am I? What do I want? What matters most to me? Because until you know that, you'll keep wandering. You'll keep following someone else's path. But once you get clear, your life becomes unstoppable. When you know who you are, your direction becomes your destiny. Nothing in life is meaningful until you take a risk, until you step into the unknown, until you stop asking for permission and start creating your own path. That's where life begins. And the truth is, there's no reason it can't be you. Every person has something unique, something the world needs. So why not you? Why not be the one who shares your gift, who gives your best, who makes an impact? Fear is the only thing that holds most people back. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough. But fear is a liar. You have more inside you than you realize. You can do more than you think. You can push through the doubt, the fear, the pain, because what's waiting on the other side is freedom. Stop telling yourself you can't. Start asking, how can I? Because when you start thinking that way, doors begin to open. Ideas start to form. Opportunities appear. You are capable of so much more than you've allowed yourself to believe. So why not you? Because everything changes the moment you stop waiting for a miracle and realize you are the miracle. You're not waiting on opportunity. Opportunity is waiting on you to wake up and claim it. The world doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you're willing to fight for. You can't whisper your dreams and expect to roar in success. You've got to speak them with certainty, act on them with conviction, and chase them with everything you've got. You've got to look your excuses straight in the eye and say, not anymore. And every time you push through the pain, you prove to yourself that you're built for more. Every time you keep going when others quit, you raise your standards. That's how you transform, not in the spotlight, but in the struggle. Pain is the price of progress. You can't avoid it. You can't hide from it. You grow through it. And when you understand that, pain stops being your enemy. It becomes your teacher. It shows you what you're made of. It separates the talkers from the doers, the dreamers from the achievers. So don't run from the discomfort. Lean into it. Use it. Turn it into fuel. Because every challenge you overcome becomes part of your story, part of your strength. There's a version of you on the other side of fear, stronger, wiser, unshakable. That version of you is waiting for the moment you stop letting fear drive and finally take the wheel. You can't reach your destiny by playing small. You reach it by betting on yourself when nobody else will. The truth is, nobody's coming to save you. No one's coming to hand you the life you want. You've got to build it. You've got to design it. You've got to own every piece of it. The wins, the losses, the lessons. Every time you say, I'm not ready, remind yourself, nobody ever is. People don't get confidence first. They act first and confidence follows. So take the step. Make the call, write the message. Start the business. Have the conversation. Begin. Because nothing changes until you move. Success isn't about luck. It's about consistency. It's about showing up on the days you don't feel like it. It's about doing one more rep, reading one more page, making one more call. It's about mastering the small things so life can trust you with the big things. You've been through too much to give up now. You've survived things you thought would break you. But you're still here. You've got breath in your lungs and fire in your heart. That means there's still purpose for your life. This isn't the time to shrink. This is the time to rise. This is the moment you stop replaying your past and start designing your future. Because your future is calling, and it's louder than your fear. The people who change the world aren't the smartest or the luckiest. They're the ones who refuse to quit. They're the ones who show up again and again until the world has no choice but to notice. So keep showing up. Keep working. Keep believing. Because every seed you plant in faith will one day grow into something extraordinary. Every small action compounds. Every single day counts. Look, life will test you. It'll challenge your patience, your persistence, your faith. But it will also reward those who keep going. Don't let temporary pain stop you from permanent greatness. You're not tired. You're transforming. You're not lost. You're leveling up. One day, the struggle you're in will be the story that inspires millions. One day, people will look at you and say, if they can do it, I can too. You'll be the example. You'll be the proof. So don't stop now. Don't settle. Don't turn back. Keep moving. Keep growing. Keep becoming. Because everything you've been through has been preparing you for what's next. This is your moment. This is your time. Stop doubting. Stop delaying. Stop waiting for permission. You've already got everything you need inside you. So ask yourself one last time, why not you? Why not now? Why not rise, stand tall, Take a breath. Look in the mirror and say it out loud. It's my time, Buzz, because it is.